Hey, Wade Hamill, the Freedom Marketer here. And I want to talk to you about a binary option software that's out called Seven Figure Club. And this one is a doozy. It's sitting here saying, as seen on Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. Okay. First of all, that's a lie. Okay. Secondly, is trying to sit here and say, if you're paying attention, you read this. Attention, 10 people in the United States will be paid over $1 million in just 27 days. That's right, I said it. $1 million in 27 days. First of all, if this was true, not only, all these would be blowing it up. All these major news networks would be blowing it up. You'd be hearing it on social media. Facebook, one of the hugest social medias out there. This is just a total joke. I totally feel comfortable telling you this. This system is a complete scam. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar with what binary options are, simply put, they're a form of stocks, bonds, commodities, and what you're doing is you're literally gambling your money. Okay. Here's how it works. You have to open up an account. You have to put money in that account. It usually is a minimum of 250 bucks. Okay. Now, you got to be aware of something. These kind of softwares, the type of brokers they want you to use, and they insist on you using them, are their brokers, which, by the way, they're not licensed, they're not regulated. So when you deposit your money and you want it back, guess what? You're SOL. Okay. Um, Look at it this way: if you had to go in for a major surgery, and you're like, the hospital says, well, you know what? The doctor we have, you have to use him. He's never gone to medical school, has no training whatsoever, and he's going to operate on you. Would you have that done? I don't think so, because that's just dumb. All right, that's what's going on with these type of binary option softwares that require you to use their brokers. Okay. Now, I do have an alternative for you. I'm going to get to that here in just a second. Okay. I want to give you some free advice real quick. If you're serious about binary options, and don't get me wrong, you can make very good money with binary options. But here's the thing: you have to be the one sitting in front of your computer, monitoring the stock, how everything's going up and down. It's a very, very stressful job. I can tell you that right now. So if you already have stress in your life, this would not be something you wanted to do. Okay. If you don't like stress, this is something you don't want to do. Excuse me. The other thing is it's very time consuming. I mean, you're talking about 12 hours a day, maybe, sitting in front of your computer. And, this is not the kind of way to make money to where you can have like a residual income. Now, what I mean by that is monthly income that comes in. You might be able to get some money real quick, a large sum, but then, you're going to lose, 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 and lose. Okay. Now, if you're truly, truly serious, here's the free tip I'm going to give you. Please do yourself a favor, because I don't want to see you get screwed over. Okay. Go to your bank, ask to speak to the bank manager. They tell them, hey, look, man, I want to do binary options. I want to get into that. They'll guide you in the right direction. Did a financial advisor, tell them. They'll point you in the right direction. Okay. If you go with this stuff you see online, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna lose money. Okay. Now, to show you, because I said that this, I feel comfortable saying that this is a scam. Got some bug flying by me. Sorry about that. I'm going to take you to a place called scamadvisor.com. And as you can clearly see right here, Seven Figure Club, it is a low trust rating site. I mean, people, it speaks for itself right there. High risk. Okay. You do not want to invest in this, I'm telling you. I mean, you can, but don't come back and get all mad at yourself or me because you lost money. You know, I'm giving you the proof. I'm telling you. I'm showing you. You know, I can't twist your arm and make you not do it. You're a grown individual. You can make your own choices. Now, speaking of choices, you can continue going with something like this, thinking that you're going to be a millionaire in 27 days. It's not possible, people. I can tell you right now, it is literally impossible for that to happen. Okay, it's not going to happen. But if having a choice to where you can actually have a business, and make that business grow and have the potential over maybe 3 years, you know, making $1 million, maybe even less than that. You know, it's going to be a lot longer than 27 days. I'm just being honest with you. Okay, I have a business that you can make residual income. The type of business to where you can, quit your regular job. The big thing that I like is spend time with your family, spend time with your kids. Because you see, I'm a freedom marketer, and I already have people on my team that are freedom marketers as well. And I'm looking to expand that team. Okay, I want to make a huge team of freedom marketers, the type of people that can spend time with their kids. Okay, because I've gone down the same road that you're in. Maybe you working a long job, where you're working 12, 14 hours a day all the time. You're never home to see your kids. I was there, and it sucks, man. I missed out on so much. I missed out on my kids, playing sports. I missed out on, taking their first step, saying their first word. And that hurts, and that's what I decided to do is, I got into a business to where I'm making money, and it's not just about money. It's about having the lifestyle that I want, that I've always wanted, to have that freedom to, spend more time with my family. And now that I have that, I want to pass that on to you. Okay. Now you can, find out more about this by clicking the link that's below in the description. Or you can sit here and say, you know what, Wade, I appreciate the advice, but I'm going to try this on my own. I've been doing it on my own, and I'm sure you have. But ask yourself, how far have you come on your own? Are you still working your regular job? Do you have the freedom that you want? Are you spending more time with your family, your loved ones, your kids? Probably not. So why do things on your own when you can get around thousands of people, be in a community of team players that will help you build your business, give you the tools, the training, because trust me, there's certain things you want to know. I did talk about, Facebook, social media. It's not just something hey, come check out my business, come check out my system. It's not that easy, man. If you think that's how it is, you're gonna find yourself getting banned from Facebook, banned from YouTube, any other kind of social media. You're gonna get banned. Okay. I don't want to see that happen to you. I want to be able to give you the right tools, the right kind of training. And the only way you're going to find that is by clicking the link that's below in the description. Okay? So if you're ready to change your life, and I mean totally ready, if you're going to sit here and just say, I'll give it, I'll try it for a month, don't click the link, man, because you're going to waste my time, and I don't have time for that, man. I want serious, serious people. People that are fed up with the life they're living now, and they're like, you know what, damn it, I'm ready to change my life. That's who I want. Okay? If you're that person, click the link. Do that now. You know, let's get your life changed. Let's get you on the right path, man. Stop dealing with binary options that are fully automated that you come across on the internet all the time. There's a reason why you come across them all the time, because they don't work. I guarantee you, probably in 30 days or 27 days, you're not going to hear of Seven Figures Club. It's going to be changed to a different name. That's how these people do that. So, you know, just because you see this up here, NBC, CNN, WSJ, Fox, it doesn't mean that it's true, people. Seriously. So, enough of me rambling on. If you're serious about changing your life, which I believe you are, if you've stuck around watching this video and you're still here, I believe that you're ready. So, do yourself a favor, and what do you got to do? Click the link that's below this video in the description. Get started. Let me change your life, get you on the right path. Be part of my Freedom Marketer team. Because I'm telling you, man, there's nothing like having freedom. So do that now, and I will see you guys on the inside. Again, this is Wade Hamill, the Freedom Marketer, and I appreciate you checking this video out, and we'll catch you next one. All right, later.